For this problem, we're going to factor out this trinomial completely. Remember that this is a trinomial because it has three terms. Terms are separated by pluses and minuses. So we have 1, 2, 3. This is a trinomial and we're going to factor it out completely. Remember that factors are numbers or expressions that we multiply to give us another value, or in this case, a trinomial. So we're going to look for two binomials that we had to multiply to end up with this trinomial specifically. So let's use the big X. Remember that up here we're going to have the value that's taking place of C. Down here we're going to have the value that's taking place of V on the general format of a trinomial, which looks like this: 8x squared plus bx plus c. So when I look at x squared minus 15x plus 36, then the values that are taking place of c and the value that is taking place of b are going to be the values that we're going to be working with. So I will place negative 15 down here, and then we'll place 36 on the top. We're going to be looking for factors of 36 that combined give us negative 15. We can start with 1 times 36, 2 times 18, 3 times 12, 4 times 9. Now I'm going to be checking which of these factor pairs would combine to give me negative 15. We have to consider that when I multiply them, they give me 36. But when I combine them, they should give me negative 15. I have to consider that I need a negative 15, so when I combine two of these, if they're positive, I won't get this negative. But since I can multiply two negatives to give me a positive value, and when I combine negatives, I'm just going to have negatives. So I can make both factors negatives. I can see that the factor pair that gives me 15 when I combine them, it's 3 and 12. The key here is to put negatives in front of these two factors so that when I combine negative 3 plus negative 12, we get negative 15. And negative 3 times negative 12 would give us positive 36. So this is our factor pair that we're interested on. So we're going to have x minus 3, x minus 12. And this would be our factorization. Now let's check. We always want to make sure that this is the correct factorization. And to check, we're just going to multiply x minus 3, x minus 12. We're going to multiply these binomials by using FOIL. That means x times x, which would give me x squared. X times negative 12 gives me negative 12x. Negative 3 times x gives us negative 3x. And negative 3 times negative 12 gives me positive 36. I combine like terms, so we have x squared minus 15x plus 36, which is the trinomial we started with. So our factorization for this trinomial is x minus 3 times x minus 12. And we're done.